Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 Guys, this is the first sweet potato. Compliments of Mr. Pinky and Reds and all their poop. Look at this. This is the first sweet potato, chicken run sweet potato. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Oh my gosh, guys. No, 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 no. I think I'm breaking a world record here. Oh my gosh, guys. No, this is not possible. Look at the size of these sweet potatoes. Look at this. Mr. Red, Mr. Pinky. Pinky. Pinky, you've been doing a good job here. Look at this, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, guys. Hey guys, Backyard Farmer Pat here. Guys, I just finished my final 2 sweet potato harvest from Backyard Farm. And I had to come on and tell you what is the difference. What did I do differently in these 2 beds? So on the same exact day, I planted the same exact Murasaki sweet potato slips, 2 in one bed and 2 in another area. And look at the size of this baby. This is like over a pound. This is the biggest sweet potato I got from one area, and this is the biggest one I got from the other area. So what did I do differently, or what did nature do differently in these 2 areas to give you these massive sweet potatoes? If you want to get these massive sweet potatoes when you plant them, keep watching, because I'm gonna show you the harvest and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what the difference was. So let's get started. Sweet potato harvest. Hey everyone, back here from a Pat here. In today's video, I am doing my 3rd and final sweet potato harvest for the year. You guys know, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you saw that surprise compost sweet potato, huge sweet potato harvest I had from one rotted potato. Then the other epic sweet potato harvest I had over by the cassava run. So guys, today is the final sweet potato harvest. This has been a completely neglected bed for the past several months. I'd actually taken a couple of sweet potato slips from over by the cassava run, and I planted them over here a couple months ago, a few months back. And I have no idea what slips I planted. I have no idea, what we're going to find today, but we're going to dig in. Not only that, what I'm expecting is an epic harvest behind the chicken run. I planted same day I planted some sweet potato slips behind the chicken run, and I have not watered them at all, but I know because it's right beside the chicken run, I'm expecting a bountiful harvest. All right, so let's check out this soil. Let's check out what we have here. So this should be a pretty easy harvest. Okay, let's see what we have. It looks like Murasaki. Yes, Diva Jones. Diva Jones 03. You have some Murasaki slips coming your way. Hold on, let me see here. So let me pull the Murasaki out. Save these for Diva Jones. All right, so that kind is Murasaki. I don't know if it's all Murasaki, but we'll see. As I said, I have no idea what I planted. And I have no idea what I'm going to find. I don't think I've ever watered these sweet potatoes. And sweet potatoes need nutrition, they need water. This bed was actually, this is actually where I had planted my corn. And I literally planted the sweet potato vines, but I didn't plan on leaving them there. I kind of just put some vines here to stay until I was ready to transplant them. And then they started growing, and I never moved them. So it looks like they're all Murasaki so far. You can tell by that color. These don't look like the purple sweet potatoes. These look like the white Murasaki, the white on the inside, the Japanese sweet potatoes. So far it looks like it's all Murasaki. So I'm going to have some Murasaki vines to sell on my Etsy store. I'm gonna try and get those out like right away before they drop. The last time people wanted Murasaki and I basically had them in a pile. Yes, these are Murasaki. So I'm gonna definitely have these vines to sell. All right. Let's see if there are any actual potatoes. Guys, so this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't give your plants a life. When I harvested the corn, the corn had completely depleted the soil. The soil had become what they call hydrophobic, where it actually repels water because there's just no life. I haven't seen one sweet potato so far. I'm gonna get the fork and dig up the area just to see if there should be something. I'm thinking there has to be something. My goodness, look at this, guys. It's just no life, no life. And Murasaki, they're pretty easy to grow. So the fact that I have no life here is because I didn't do anything to replenish this soil. All right, I'm gonna get the fork and dig it up. And I'm gonna dig up this area, see what I can find. And if I don't find anything, you know, it's a lesson learned. If I can't expect food if I don't put anything into it. Lesson for all of us. So far, oh, one. All right, we got one. Got one sweet potato. One beautiful Murasaki. It's small, but hey, it's edible. So, oh, another one. Got two. All right, so maybe there's something. All right. But you see the size compared to the ones that actually had more exposure to water and nutrition. The epic sweet potato harvest that I didn't really water much, but the soil was good. I started it in good soil. Wow, guys. Nothing. Two sweet potatoes in this big bed. I could have been growing greens. I could have been growing a ton of sweet potatoes if I'd only fertilized. Okay, 3 potatoes. Let's see what else we have. So guys, this is what happens when you don't start with good soil. This is all I got. Like 4, half decent size. 4 small, they're small, and then a lot of little tiny little sweet potatoes. You can see they're pretty small. So that's what happens when you don't start off with good soil, you don't fertilize, and you don't water. Bad soil cannot produce good produce. All right, so let's go see what's behind the chicken coop. So I have to call Mr. Pinky, Pitbull Pinky. It's a shame that I can't even come into the chicken coop area with Mr. Pinky out. He just thinks his job in life is to attack me each and every time, right? And unfortunately, Reds have to suffer for it because if I'm back here, they free range all day, but since I knew I was going to do the video, they have to wait until I'm done harvesting before I let them out. So as you can see, everything attached to the chicken run area is just flourishing and blooming. These are some little cuttings and plants that I transplanted a few months ago. Look at my cranberry hibiscus covered with buds. These are the little cuttings that I planted, guys. Look at them, covered with buds, covered, every inch covered with buds. This is in the same family as sorrel. It's in the hibiscus family, and everything's just looking great. Look at that. So I'm thinking, because I'm not watering these and everything is just so green and so lush here, and Mr. Pinky and Reds, they walk around and scratch and dig and poop all day. I'm hoping that these I'll be finding some sweet potatoes back here. So I think I put like maybe 2 or 3 slips back here. And as you can see, they have really spread. My husband's getting a little bit concerned because we can't see what's back here. There can be snakes back here. There can be a raccoon back here. So he said for safety of us and for the chickens, it's probably better to trim this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these sweet potatoes. And look at this. The sweet potatoes are even growing into Mr. Pinky's cage. And he likes to snack on them. Look at him. He snacks on those sweet potato leaves all the time. I know I've seen blossoms back here, so they should be growing. But guys, look, my rosemary is growing. And all that Cuban oregano or French thyme, look at that. Look how tall it is. It's growing back here, all from cuttings. Anyway, let's get to digging. I can already see some red. Look at that, guys. I can already see some red sticking out. Oh my gosh. I think we're going to have a great harvest. So I'm going to put this down and let me see how I'm going to do this. And guys, another thing I have to be worried about. So the neighbor back here has 2 big pit bulls and they have already broken through the fence. The fence is very rotten. So I have to be kind of quiet. It's a shame. I'm in my own garden, but I have to be very careful. If they let their dogs out, I'm going to head back in. Because whenever they hear me out here, they try to push their way in. And they've actually broken the fence a couple times. They've actually split the fence because it's so, what do you call it? Brittle. All right, so let's get digging here and see what we have back here. I already see one Murasaki sticking through the ground, sticking out of the ground. Ah, this is a lot. I don't want to pull up. Oh, shoot. I'm pulling up the oregano. I have to make sure I don't pull up the oregano. Look at Mr. Pinky. He's trying to kick me through the fence. Guys, look at this. Oh my gosh. Guys, look. Look. There are sweet potatoes literally sticking out of the ground. My goodness. There are sweet potatoes sticking out of the ground. All right. Oh, wait. Which one is this? I'm trying to do this with one hand. Guys, look at that. Oh my gosh. There are going to be some epic sweet potatoes back here. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 Guys, this is the first sweet potato. Compliments of Mr. Pinky and Reds and all their poop. Look at this. This is the first sweet potato, chicken run sweet potato. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, guys. No, 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 no. I think I'm breaking a world record here. Oh my gosh, guys. No, this is not possible. Look at the size of these sweet potatoes. Look at this. Mr. Red, Mr. Pinky. Pinky, you've been doing a good job here. Look at this, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, guys. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. I need to put this camera down. This is crazy. Look at this. Wait. Guys, it looks like the sweet potatoes are growing literally under the coop. Guys, no. No, 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 no. No. This is not. I think these are bigger. These are bigger than what we planted. Oh my gosh. These are bigger than what we planted, than what we harvested from so far. I think these are the biggest I've ever gotten. These are the biggest. Wait. All right, so let me move these vines. These are all Murasaki so far. So I will definitely have Murasaki vines for sale. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I'm super excited. This is crazy. All right, so as I said, I don't think it was more than 1 or 2 sweet potato slips that I planted. I just stuck a couple back here. The same day I stuck them in that other bed. Same exact vines, but you see the difference. The difference that fertilizer makes. That adding fertility, adding organic matter, aka chicken poop. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Let me pull the vines out all the way. I think Mr. Pinky will be happy too because the vines have been taking over his coop. I was kind of torn because I liked having the vines back there because I figured if there's ever a predator, they can get away from it really quick. they can hide from it back here, but now it's kind of open. But they still do have the sunflowers they can hide behind. All right. Epic, guys, epic, epic, epic. Let me try and you guys listen up for the dogs for me, okay? I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna start digging. I see some more red sticking out. Yes, there's more sticking out here. It's funny that they're all clustered up close to the coop so far. Look at the size of these Cuban oregano, guys. Oops. Look at the size of the Cuban oregano. Look how tall they've gotten from these little cuttings. Look at that. Look at that. So let me move these over and then I'm gonna come back here and dig. I see more under here. You can see them sticking out. So I'm gonna come back and dig up this area. Wait, look. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down. Is fertilized by me. Everything is fertilized by sweet pink and reds. And now that I'm adding 6 chicks, this is gonna be even richer. Whew. All right, guys. So I just ended up just pulling up just a small area that's directly beside the coop, because as I pull up the vines, I noticed that they were spreading over here, but I don't think anything connected. Over here it's pretty thick with weeds, and if there is something that connected, they'll spring back up and I'll grow them. But as I dug up further from the coop, they got smaller. So whatever's in the ground, I'm gonna leave them there. But guys, this is just from maybe a 2 square foot area that was directly beside the coop. These are absolutely massive. So guys, I think you figured it out. I think you figured it out, guys. If you want to get this size, you gotta start with some fertile soil, right? In both areas, I didn't add any extra fertilizer, but Pinky and Reds and the other chickens that I had, they added a lot of fertility to the soil. Also, behind the chicken area, that area is slightly shaded, and sweet potatoes not normally like full sun. They do best in full sun, but because the soil is so, I guess, so rich from the chickens, everything you see back there has grown huge. You saw all those Cuban oreganos back there that are like taller than the coop, and everything that I planted around the coop area has done really well. So you have to add for fertility. Sweet potatoes can grow in just about anything. Like you could see, there was in the first bed there was no life in the soil, but it still gave me sweet potatoes. But you can see it hardly gave me anything. Versus behind the chicken coop area, I got these massive sweet potatoes. So guys, that's the secret. Add some fertility to the soil and add water the soil. So because the chicken run area, I believe, is shaded, even though I haven't been watering actively, I think when it does rain, it retains the water. It's in a shaded area, so it doesn't dry out as much as the other bed where it's in full sun and it was getting 0 water. Plus, I started off with really bad soil. In other areas that I've harvested sweet potatoes from, like for instance, the compost bin area where I harvested that first big harvest, that's because I occasionally water the bed. I don't water it very often, but I do occasionally water the bed. Plus, whenever I do fertilize, it would not normally get the fertilizer. So the key is, guys, start off with good fertile soil. You can start off with a good organic compost mix, add some, maybe some bone meal. Bone meal helps with root development, and sweet potatoes, cassavas, all these things are really roots. The food grows from the roots. Add your worm castings, add a good all-purpose fertilizer or a veggie fertilizer. Start off with good soil, and keep the soil. It likes well draining soil, but make sure the soil has some kind of life coming into it, and some moisture. So guys, those are the keys. If you've grown sweet potatoes in the past and this is all that you've gotten, hey, try the steps that I've just told you, and you too can grow these big sweet potatoes. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and drop a comment below, click like. Hey, and guys, why don't you subscribe? I know several of you watch month after month, and I really appreciate that, but they haven't subscribed yet. So would you consider subscribing and sharing this video with a friend who would like to also grow sweet potatoes? I'm gonna have these Murasaki sweet potato slips on my Etsy store, so I'm gonna probably have it uploaded by the time this video hits. I will have these slips uploaded so you guys can also grow your sweet potatoes. You can always start them in a pot, because I know it might be too late for in most of America. It might be too late or too cold to start planting sweet potatoes now, but you can start them indoors. You can start them in a pot, or just wait till next spring. I'm pretty sure that I'll have some more growing by then. So till next time, bye now. Go plant a seed today. Grow your own food, guys. Let's plant, grow our own food. Let's eat together, and don't forget to share. Bye now.